You're a fucking nutball, dude. It's Friday, December 30th, 2016. I'm Mike.
And I'm G.
And this is Duel Feedback.
Welcome to a moment in the night of any night after 3 a.m.
Man, Bill's music is so fucking heavy. I love it.
However long that is, what, 15 seconds?
Probably.
That's the raddest 15 seconds I've ever heard music-wise.
Well, that record he made has 5 tracks on it, and all 5 of them are freaking ferocious. I think we'll probably bow out with one, too.
That Joker laugh that he has.
Bill's a fucking
I love
madman.
it. Love every bit of it.
He's the shit, man. He's I used to work with Bill, and then he went off to go be a sound guy in Cleveland, and he's actually Aretha Franklin's sound guy now, which is pretty rad. And he did sound for Obama and all kinds of stuff, but it's pretty cool. I miss Bill. He just had a baby. I hope he's great. I'm sure he's great.
Not as great as just now starting Duel Feedback.
Yeah, this is our first episode. And we
Right
don't even know what we're going to talk about. We just pressed record and said, fuck it.
No idea.
I know. So we came up with a name today and a logo. And
This train's a rolling.
and pressed record.
Here we go.
Yeah, man. So is that a cat?
I think that's Yeti at the
What
kitty
the
door.
goddamn hell is that's Yeti at the kitty door? God. It's like, what is that?
I don't know what to do about that. We'll just have to replace that door.
We're gonna have to take we'll have to
That door
replace we'll
out.
have to replace the cat. We'll just get rid of the cat.
Well, I
don't know.
mean, this show is going to be all about everything.
Pretty much about everything. We play way too many video games. We're very opinionated. We love hockey.
We're not going to suck up to anyone out there.
I don't care about sucking up to anybody out there.
If whatever sucks, we're going to let you know about it.
Well, so I think the new Pokemon sucks.
Well, Is
that bad of me? Is that faux pas?
it's not you. It's not that the new Pokemon sucks. It's not bad. It's Pokemon, but it's meant for a new generation. So the new generation, it's dumbed down for.
It's not
new
just
generation.
me though, right? Because
No, I see what you're talking about. It's completely
grainy.
yeah.
I haven't even gotten out of the tutorial, and everyone's like, "Well, how can you judge a game if you haven't gotten out of the tutorial?" But fuck, I can't get out of the tutorial when my brain goes numb, and I go cross, and I feel bad because you bought the game for me, and I still
don't
can't
care.
get into it.
But shit, so much for holding back. Pokemon, done.
Well, yeah, deleted. Fuck that. Well, so you get there and you're just out in the ocean, and the professor's like, "Hey," and the whole thing's fucking weird. And then you get to town, and I have to keep walking around finding the Kahuna.
Which, by the way, Hawaiian people still look Japanese.
No, they're not Hawaiian
They
at
don't
all.
look. No, none of it about it is Hawaiian. Just because you throw a floral print on shirt and shorts.
Well, yeah, the art design was weird, but I couldn't get past. So I was playing Yokai Watch 2, right? And then that, if you haven't played it, it looks better than pretty much any DS game out there. And it's just gorgeous. It's crisp. The colors are vibrant. I adore it. It's not like a contender with Pokemon necessarily. It shouldn't be seen that way. It should be its own thing. But it looks so good. And then you turn on Sun and Moon, and it's gritty and grainy and frothy, and I can't get my head around. It feels like it's always out of focus, or it was supposed to be in 3D and they just said fuck it at the end.
I think they're playing with the whole making the whole game in third person, because this really is the first Pokemon where it's 3D, not like pop out 3D, but 3D visuals in third person the whole game. Pokemon, it's always been the top down 8-bit just 8-bit walking
Right,
around.
right.
I guess Pokemon X and Y was a little 3D, but that was
battles
still
were in 3D.
top down.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm saying like 3D as in.
Oh, when you're running around.
As in, you can. It's not like the cheesy effects where it pushes a button and a finger comes towards you. It's like 3D as you can see everything around you. It's not flat 2D surface.
Well, I got that off my chest. I feel better. So, I mean, I could probably keep going, but there's no need. Everyone knows how I feel. I thought I was the only one out there, and I probably am because people will hear this and go, what the hell with that guy?
You're probably not, though. You can't be the one and only guy that has issues with Pokemon. I have my issues with Pokemon. I'm right there with you. I can't. It's fun, and I've played, 30 minutes of it, but I can't get my feet in it and keep going. Like,
no, you lose momentum.
I have to force myself to keep going because it gets. I don't like that they got rid of the gym battles and the gym badges. The Z crystals, in my opinion, they're not stupid, but they're not smart. If it's like an in between.
Maybe they're a little stupid.
They're maybe. Yeah. I just don't. I think they were trying to get rid of the gym badges because the gym badges, all they did was the higher level your Pokemon were, the more gym badges you had, the higher your Pokemon were, the more they were going to listen to you. But Pokemon never had an issue with not listening to you anyways.
Well, I feel like you're right. Well, that's my point. Like, the last one was Pokemon X, and it had, like, when I finished it, I was stunned at how emotional the story kind of became. I wasn't expecting that out of Pokemon. It kind of got me in the feels.
Wasn't the like original? Because I don't think I ever played through it all the way.
Yeah,
I played most of it. The original professor was in it, right?
Well, the cool sensei dude that kind of walks the earth with his long hair and just looks cool.
Is the original professor.
Yeah, and he and that whole legend with the Pokemon that he disrespected for his power comes back. And once he realizes after the whole, I had Xerneas, so after the whole Xerneas debacle, that little Pokemon comes back to him, and it was kind of heart wrenching. It was awesome, and then he walks away, and I was like, I can't believe this shit just happened. This Pokemon. Anyway, yeah, had a moment.
I am a fan of Pokemon, but I will be honest, I've never ever sat and played through Pokemon start to finish, collected all of them. I've always played. Maybe I've gotten 6 badges and sold it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not a Pokemon guy. Maybe we sell Pokemon Moon.
Well, X was rad, and I guess my biggest problem and we did this with Pokemon cards too, and we were really amped on collecting them and had a lot of fun with it actually, but shortly thereafter, right before we learned to play the game, Pokemon Go came out, and I was amped on it for about 18 seconds, and then I realized that this was going to destroy something we loved, and I think it did.
Mobile gaming, anything on your smartphone, has kind of ruined the cool factor.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing, I think.
Like, it's the same shit with what Disney's doing to Marvel. The whole comic book thing. It's no longer because Pokemon used to be kind of a hidden gem to people who watched the show and collected the cards. They had a game to go with that. Marvel you had your own little group of people that read the comic books and shared that. But now it's Disney has made every single freaking Marvel superhero that there is. Pokemon can't stop making games.
Yeah, it's a cash cow now. And
example, no one gave 2 shits about Doctor Strange until they
gave.
made a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone seems just out of the blues now a Doctor Strange fan, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, comic book characters have a bigger following now than I think they ever have. I mean, maybe not, but
I mean, at the same time, Disney does know what they're doing. They're just overdoing it.
They could be overdoing it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the world is Disney now. It's just how they, I think, own entertainment.
I think it's like Disney, Nike, and Apple.
And
I mean,
Sprite.
you have Nike clothing, you have an Apple phone, and you go to Disney World.
That actually sounds pretty fun.
It's the circle of life right there.
Let's do that. Everybody fleece me of money. That'd be great. But well, shoot, man. What do you want to talk about this let's say the next week or so. What's some good ideas we should get into? Shit that's like.
So first of all,
about. 'Cause we got a new forum now.
The hockey season, both NHL and Winterhawks, because both of them are going strong. Philadelphia has been strong all season thanks to the new coach. Same as Portland Winterhawks. They got Mike Johnson back, and now they're just kicking ass.
And how about this might be the time to start giving some more love to your boy Hartsey, because the Blue Jackets are number one.
I will be a diehard Hartsey fan until I die. That man
we should get you a Hartsey. We should get you a new Hartsey Blue Jackets jersey. That'd be nuts.
I bought that Winter Classic jersey. I showed you that, and
2 days later,
2 months later, they fucking trade him to Columbus.
I know. I had to.
And we got Art Umberger out of that, who did shit.
R.J. Umberger.
Who rode the pine all fucking season.
Well, he came into that knowing he was going to get bought out. That was the worst, I don't know, cap relief.
And I guess the other connection is our boy Taylor Lears run frontline.
My boy got frontline yesterday. That's pretty good.
Of course, we got blown out 6-3 by St. Louis.
That was a fucked up third period. I think my boy Lear did okay for his first
He's doing something right if he's getting put on the top line.
He's only had 2 other games before that. Maybe 3. So that's badass.
I'm also thinking for the show, anytime we start talking about hockey, because we can always break into a hockey, we should put a goal horn in.
Oh, fuck yes, goal horn.
And go, okay, so now let's transition over to the penalty box.
I'm so into that. But we should just we should go on like Sportsnet or whatever and just get a push button buzzer that just is the goal horn, so we at any time can just go penalty box and just break into it.
There you go. I do like playing with the idea of this a trade it or keep it, or
we should do that,
or trading it in segment where that's where we really.
Yeah, we're pretty vicious on
review games. And it's not that we're vicious. It's we're not looking for another Call of Duty Battlefield. We don't give a shit about your next FPS that's the same. All FPSs are the same. Futuristic.
Yeah, the
Battlefield 1 looks better than Call of Duty, but it's still first-person shooter. All they care about is your KD, which I get it.
We're missing the whole genre of proper co-op too. I think everything turned into a mock MMO, and I think we need proper couch co-op to come
The
back.
last of its kind right now for next gen is Diablo 3 and Borderlands.
You're right. And then, okay, well, there is no other. That's about it.
There isn't. If you think of, everyone's gonna say, "Oh well, Destiny's co-op, Destiny," but they're not. Destiny's not. Borderlands and Diablo are you make a character from the start of the game. You jump in from the start of your game with your buddy, and you play start to finish the entire game. Destiny, yeah, you can say that, but there's no end game.
Yeah.
Borderlands, there is an end game, and then you can replay it for even better gear, but...
Well, shoot, man. We got a lot to cover. I mean, I think that's a lot of genres. So we can, what would you call it? The trade it or keep it type thing? What were we calling it?
The trade-in, or... the
trade-in.
We'll have to...
We'll figure it out. So we have the penalty box.
I wrote it down.
For hockey shit, we got the trade it. We can do that. We can do...
I wrote it down here. It's the trade-in.
The trade-in is what we're going to do. So we got a lot that we can start working on. Anyway, I'm stoked to be here. It's pretty rad to be a part of this and to have a podcast going again. I love it. My name is Mike.
And this is G.
Thanks for being with us. And this is Dual Feedback.